So a week after San Diego Comic-Con, and there's a little bit of news, which is fine, which means the show will be short. And we can go to bed. Hello everyone, welcome to the Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
As you can tell, we're super tired tonight. Moving real slow. It's been warm. Warm for us, not hot for us, but warm for us here. And the humidity's in like the 40s, which I know it's a crazy thing, but that's really humid for us here. It's kicking our ass. So I know you guys in the Midwest are like, fucking pussies. I don't care. If the humidity's in double digits here, it's too humid. So,
yes.
So that's we're both kind of dragging a little bit right now. So,
and we've had a busy couple of weeks.
And we have had a busy couple of weeks, and so we're looking to do a quick show. Although it's me, I'll keep talking. So we have some stuff, mostly movie stuff this week. Really no real new TV stuff outside of what came out of Comic-Con, and then some blowback and stuff, and then Schmoedown.
And Schmoedown.
So here we go. So the first story we want to talk about came out actually last Monday when I was doing the show notes for the show, and it was all about San Diego Comic-Con and everything that happened. And it came out that they are officially making the 25th James Bond movie.
Yep, with Daniel Craig.
Now he hasn't officially signed the line that's dotted or whatever they said, but he said he's going to come back and he's going to be part of it. Are you excited for another Bond movie?
Maybe. If there's been a lot of talk about, and he was like, I'm out, I'm done.
Yeah.
He really didn't seem to have wanted to do the last one. I thought he was a good Bond when he was interested.
Yeah.
So I am if he is.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. A lot of people have talked about the four Bonds that we've had with Daniel Craig. We had Casino Royale, which was amazing. It's a 3-act play. It's almost 3 different movies, pretty much what it is.
Yeah, it is.
Quantum Solace. Great opening scene. Great visuals, but the story itself kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Skyfall was amazing. And I liked Spectre. I know a lot of people didn't. It was a little flat after Skyfall, but Christopher Waltz is in it, and I'm sorry, Christopher Waltz is just amazing. But Daniel Craig didn't seem like he was interested in that one.
Yeah, it seemed like he kind of phoned that one in.
And so I'm nervous about another one, but I like the Bond series. My name is Sean. I'm named after Sean Connery. So what do you think? Some names that have been reported by Deadline to direct the 25th Bond movie. Denis Villeneuve, who, if there's a project coming up, Denis' name is being brought up.
Yeah.
He cannot do Bond. He has to do Dune. He's already agreed to do Dune. He's got to do Dune. Dune's next after Blade Runner.
His name is, from what I'm hearing, is being brought up, but he isn't gonna do it because he's got other stuff.
Right. He's the name that's being currently raised for everything.
Yeah.
Jan Damage did a movie called 71. Everyone said the movie's amazing. But the one I'm really looking for is David Mackenzie. David Mackenzie did Hell or High Water. Bring that Hell or High Water kind of cinematography and storytelling and that kind of thing.
So does he have any action
I don't know.
Experience?
I don't know. That would be a little interesting because
I mean, Hell or High Water is. I mean, it's an awesome movie, but it's not
super action packed.
Yeah.
There's an action scene in it.
Yeah.
But there's it's not a super action packed. So yeah.
Yeah. So.
But he would be my choice. I would also kind of out of left field. I'd be really interested to see is Edgar Wright do a Bond movie. But Daniel Craig's not the right person to do an Edgar Wright Bond movie.
Yeah, and I don't know how the Broccoli's would feel about. I mean, they're the Disney or
yes, yes,
the Kevin Feige, or
they're in control of everything in the Bond universe, and so yeah, we're interested in seeing a new Bond. We talked about this last week. We started a new partnership with Stardust App. Stardust is an app that you can download on the iOS or Google Play Store. It's an app that allows you to do little 30-second reactions to trailers and TV shows and movies. And they did Shark Week this last week, and the UFC fight. You can react, those 30-second video of the UFC fight from this weekend. Go to the iOS or Google Play Store, download the app. It's completely free. Sign up for free. It actually links to your Facebook account. Once you do all that, like us at the Pop Culture Cult first, and then go like your friends, and then some of our friends, Collider, Schmoes, Knapsack, if you want to do the Game of Thrones stuff, Late to the Party, that kind of thing. But we're trying to spread the word. They're good people. They're helping us out. We're helping them out. So please go download the app and like us first, and then go like everyone else. And then start reacting to everything. Because, that's the world nowadays.
Yeah,
right?
Yep.
Now that I've done our sales pitch for the afternoon. So Wonder Woman was announced. Wonder Woman 2 was announced at San Diego Comic-Con that they were going to do a new movie.
Big surprise.
Ooh. It made $780 million worldwide, which is better than Man of Steel, which is better than BVS, which is better than Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest DC movie that they've done. So they're gonna make another one. But did they lock the director in?
So Patty Jenkins isn't locked in yet. She's going to direct it. Everybody believes that she's going to direct it.
Pay me my money.
Pay me my money. She was the second director to work on Wonder Woman, the first one, and so she didn't get the same compensation. She didn't get paid the same. Although it's her movie, she did the movie, but she kind of came in after everything had already gotten set up, and so she has all of the power right now.
Yep.
And so I'm sure that she's working. I know she's working with Warner Brothers to get properly paid and to have some creativeness control and stuff like that.
Yep.
So, but the official date is going to be December 13th of 2019, which is almost a year to the day after Aquaman will be out.
Oh, okay.
So, and then they announced all those other DC movies. So, they're kind of fast tracking it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, they went back and shot some extra scenes for Justice League.
Yeah.
With more Wonder Woman, more Gal Gadot in it. So, yeah, they're definitely putting a lot of eggs in that basket.
Yes, yes, and rightfully so. Rightfully so, especially if Patty Jenkins is back, and let them tell that story. And then it's supposed to be in the 80s or 90s, I think, is what the time period they were talking about doing it in.
Okay.
So that would be kind of cool because she kind of goes away for a while after World War I.
Right.
And she really doesn't start showing up again until the stuff around.
As long as she doesn't give up her powers and become mom,
a housewife. Although I want to see Gal Gadot in the 80s, big shoulder pad dress suits and the big 80s hair. Yeah, I want to see it. Gotta see that. Come on, just think about it. But yeah, I'm interested. I'm really excited about another Wonder Woman, but I'm also excited that they have a plan. It's obvious they have a plan. We're doing this, and then we're doing this, and then we're doing this, and we're doing this.
Yep.
So, moving forward.
Yep.
And our still yet to be sponsored Schmoedown Match of the Week segment. I'll get this right. Let me try that again. And our yet to be sponsored Schmoedown Match of the Week. Dun dun dun. We had two matches again this last week. We had a team event with Deep Cuts versus IGN. IGN won a TKO. They are now the team I'm picking in the Ultimate Schmoedown team tournament. Everybody who starts showing up and scoring big numbers, I'm like, ah. They scored 25 points without even answering a third round question.
Yep. Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But the match of the week was JTE and Ken Knapsack.
JTE is such a jackass. Oh,
he plays a great bad guy.
Oh yeah.
He plays a great bad guy. He's actually a nice guy. Like he's a really nice guy.
I'm sure he is, but
he's a great bad guy.
You want to reach to the TV and just
stop talking. Just and I know he's a nice guy because as soon as they got done and the Lions Den were all running around celebrating, he actually did walk over and shake Ken's hand.
Yeah,
JTE won. They talked for a little bit. But they had a really good match. It was close pretty much throughout the whole thing. Ken is not great with movie trivia. He's got a good teammate. He's got some strengths and stuff like that. But he's a Star Wars guy, so he's got the Star Wars belt right now.
Yeah.
But he held his own. He actually had a lead early on.
Yep.
And he spun new releases. He hasn't seen a whole lot of the new releases, and he held his own. He actually spun twice and landed on it twice. So guess what happened?
Destined to be.
And he still did a pretty good job. And then JTE spun. He got Pixar movies, and then decided to
spin
again. It's just Pixar is one of those like they'll pull out. What's the name of the fourth rock on the left? And it's like what? But then he got spy movies, and so that was actually pretty good.
It worked out for him.
Yeah. And then he ended up winning JTE ended up winning the whole match, and he won his seat into the Ultimate Schmoedown. So
yep.
I'm interested to see what's going to happen there because they got 3 members of Lions Den in the Schmoedown.
So they're going to have to take each other out.
It's going to be interesting. Although Andraco did say something about our plan is to get gold, silver, and bronze together.
All right.
So we'll see what happens there. Andraco is he doesn't fit in that group.
Yeah, well.
Andraco doesn't fit in that group. I don't know they got to figure out something.
It is what it is.
It is. What it is. We have Rachel Cushing and Mike Kalinowski, Mike the Killer Kalinowski, going on tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to that match. Because, oh boy. And it's a straight out, it's not Inner Geekdom, it's a straight out movie.
Yeah, and Rachel's pretty good.
Rachel's good, so.
Yeah.
And now if it was a Game of Thrones, she whooped all our asses.
Yeah, she could pull out some random Game of Thrones trivia.
Absolutely. So if you're looking to sponsor our Schmoedown Match of the Week segment, please give us a holler, and we'll put your name here. Bong! Speaking of Game of Thrones, we did a Game of Thrones review of from Sunday. It was called The Queen's Justice. I'll tag it at the end of this video. I watched a couple other videos today. Nobody went under 45 minutes talking about this episode.
Yeah, it was so packed.
It's so packed, and there's so much stuff. And it was so well acted and so well done that it was just really hard to go, really talk about it with any.
Yeah, no big battle scenes, but just a lot of information.
Yeah.
that you're going to probably need later on.
Yeah, and I found that today. I asked in the video how many episodes were this season, or 8 or 10. It's only 7.
Oh, so we only have 4 more episodes.
We only have 4 more episodes left.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
Here it comes.
Yeah, stuff's gonna start moving along.
We also, I also did a It trailer reaction. If you want to watch a grown-ass man scared half to death, not Makuga screaming scared, but there was a lot of watching like this. That's gonna happen for 2 hours and 15 minutes because that's what the runtime's gonna be when I go see this. We've talked about this in the past. I'm gonna have to do a double feature or something else in the afternoon, so that's not the last thing I see before I go to bed.
And no whiskey.
No whiskey. But I did do a trailer reaction. Please go watch it. It's fairly entertaining.
I have not watched it because I am not going to watch anything else about it because that is the Stephen King movie that I'm excited for, not the. I'll go watch The Dark Tower, but I'm just not as excited about
I'm excited about Dark Tower, but I didn't read the books, and so...
Right. And Can we...
Here we go.
Can we all stop saying that this is obviously a continuation of the story? I haven't read the books yet, but this is obviously a continuation. I have heard that more than once.
Yes.
It is not obviously a continuation. It is it is pieces of all the books.
7 books or 8 books or something like
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could count them right there, but it's pieces of stories out of all of the books put into the movie, and they only bring one of the characters. There's actually 4 of them, but there's only 2. So stop saying it's a continuation. It is obviously not a continuation.
And it's 95 minutes, so they put 8 books into 95 minutes. It's gonna be a dumpster fire. I want to see it still.
It's Idris Elba, so I'm...
And Matthew McConaughey.
And Matthew McConaughey. But it's just... yeah. All right. I'll put my soapbox away.
Don't rile up the redhead. Especially when she's tired. Don't rile up the redhead. So this last weekend box office, like I said, a lot of movie stuff this week. Now, I said it was a good weekend overall, and then some people were saying that it wasn't great. I said it was pretty good. The top 5 movies all made $13 million and above, and 2 of them have been out for several weeks. So the new movies didn't do great, kind of thing. But overall, I thought the box office was pretty good.
I think, well, people probably there wasn't a SpiderMan or...
We're kind of getting to the end of the summer blockbuster season.
Yeah, so folks went and saw, a couple of the less big budget whatever movies, and then the folks that haven't gotten to see Spider-Man and Wonder Woman yet went and saw those.
Right. So Dunkirk won the weekend. It made 26.6 million this weekend. It's made 101 overall domestically, and it's like 180 international worldwide, and it still hasn't opened in Japan, China, Italy. So it's still got some room for growth and stuff internationally. I'm really surprised it's done so well here in the States.
Yeah,
having it be a British storyline.
I think it's been word of mouth.
Yeah,
because it was it wasn't huge, but it's continued.
Yeah. Right.
So I think it's been a lot of word of mouth. And go see Dunkirk. Go
see it in IMAX. Spend the extra money. Go see it in IMAX. It's worth it. I'm gonna continue to say this until something changes. It's probably the best movie I've seen all year. Probably not my favorite movie, but it's the best movie.
Yeah. Yep.
And so the Emoji Movie, which apparently is a dumpster fire, made $24.5 million. I don't know how. Girls Trip keeps hanging around. It made $19 million, 19.6. Apparently it's raunchy and funny and it's just a road trip. Girls
when
comedy.
I saw the commercials for it, I was like, I really want to go see this movie, but he's not gonna go want to see it.
I don't have an interest in it, so and I don't think it's really made for me either.
Well, no, it's hence the name Girls Trip.
Right.
But yeah, I need to. We keep going and seeing. We're gonna go see Atomic Blonde tomorrow with
our group,
girls and boys. So it's trying to squeeze in another movie.
Yeah, and we have lives. And Atomic Blonde opened poorly at 18 million. A lot of I'm really interested in seeing it. I'm really excited about seeing it, but we didn't rush to go see it this weekend. We waited till Tuesday, so that's kind of an indication, at least, that we're, I won't say movie fatigue, but weren't excited about rushing out to see this. And
yeah,
and the other thing too is apparently the action is awesome, the soundtrack is awesome, the plot line is kind of ABC.
Yeah. Well, and that's just people are getting spoiled. They're like, I want all the things in the movie or it sucks. And, we've just had awesome movie after awesome movie after awesome movie this summer. Yeah. And so people are like, eh. And I, popcorn movie, it doesn't have to, I don't have to think.
Well, we'll talk about one of our favorite popcorn movie series here in a second. But yeah, I'm a popcorn. I go to the movies to get entertained. I'm going to spend this money. I want to be entertained in a movie.
Yeah.
And if there's a plot line to it that makes sense and I can kind of get behind it and stay with it, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not also looking for, Dunkirk every week. I don't live in a depressive state like that all the time. So
well, and I think that they're probably holding it up to John Wick, right? Because it's the same director.
Right.
But he's not in charge of the script that he's given. So he's just got to do what
he shot the fight scenes and made it look really cool.
Yeah, and probably did the best he could with the script that he was given.
And Charlize Theron, she's got a little freaking gold guy standing on her desk. So, and then Spider-Man's still hanging around at $13 million. It's made $278 million. Still did really well. Not as well as some of the other Spider-Man movies, but overall, I think it was really good.
I thought it was good.
It might be my favorite movie of the year so far.
Yeah, definitely my favorite. Actiony.
Yeah.
Popcorn movie.
Yeah. I don't have it on the list, but I just want to talk. We got the Fates of the Furious. As in this house, it's called Fates of the Furioso. We got the DVD this last weekend. We're like we said, we've been busy, so we're trying to get caught up on stuff. We love the Fast and the Furious series.
Yep.
We have all of them,
we own all of them.
on the DVDs, and whenever it's on TV, we always end up watching them. We're car people, so we love cars and stuff like that. But talking about dumb popcorn movies,
yeah.
It's stupid action. It looks pretty. There's hot girls. There's good-looking guys. There's really cool cars and a bunch of action. And Dwayne Johnson kicking a torpedo across the ice.
Right. This is not Oscar-winning performances. It's
baby's amazing. What are you talking about?
The baby is amazing. If you have not seen that movie, that is the cutest darn baby, aside from our grandkids, of course, and our kids when they were little. But it is.
I don't remember them being cute.
But this is a cute baby.
Yeah. But the reason I wanted to bring it up because we've talked about this in the past. I'm really into the DVD extras, and the DVD extras on this one. They talk about their filming in Cuba and all the everything they had to do to actually film in Cuba, and then everything that happened while they were there and stuff, and that was kind of cool. They're one of the first movies to film there and actually make it work, and we're embraced by the Cuban culture because they're all car people there, and so having
totally
a car movie, it made complete sense.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
And then they talked about the characters, and they talked about the cars, and they talked about the fight scenes, and they actually spent some time, kind of just talking about everybody and everything within the movie. And the DVD extras were actually really good this time.
Yeah.
There's been a couple times when they just kind of thrown the DVD out there and there's not really any good extras, but this one was actually really good.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So if you're into the Fast and the Furious series, definitely get the DVD. But if you're into DVD extras, at least try to get a friend to buy it for you, and you could borrow it and watch it. But definitely worth the extras for it.
Yeah, and it's a little weird. They did something different, I guess. You buy the DVD Blu-ray, so you get the DVD, the Blu-ray, and the digital copy, but all the extras are only on the digital copy.
Right. No, the Blu-ray copy. The digital copy is the director's version.
Oh, that was right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you get the regular DVD, which has like one extra, and the regular theatrical movie.
Yeah.
You get the Blu-ray, which is the theatrical version, and then all the DVD extras, and then the digital version is the director's cut,
which we watched, and I think there might have been a couple scenes that
There's a couple extra scenes added in, and some like extensions of the fight scenes.
Yeah, but
that's about it.
It wasn't huge, but whatever.
But definitely worth it if you're into that series. And then the last two things we want to talk about were two trailers that came out this last week. We're starting to get the trailers for the initial award season Oscar pushes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll talk about LBJ first. Dean Devlin, who does The Librarians, he did
Lie to Me,
Fringe, Leverage. He did Leverage. Wow, and he also wrote Independence Day and Independence Day Resurgence and stuff. And so he's somebody that we like, and so we keep track of him. Well, he's involved in the LBJ movie, and it's about Lyndon Johnson and about his rise to power, rise to his position, and then
Yeah.
And then how he becomes vice president, and then how he becomes president after Kennedy is shot.
Yeah.
And so it's a biopic about Lyndon Johnson, and Lyndon Johnson is being played by Woody Harrelson.
Right.
So we watched the trailer. What do you think?
I think it looks good. I don't know. I know the highlights of Lyndon Johnson's presidency. I know that he did some really good stuff with the civil rights stuff. I know that he was also a Southern politician, and there was some things that happened, I think, before he became president that weren't great.
Yeah.
As far as
he was kind of an ass.
Yeah, as far as like civil rights.
Right.
Well, yeah, he's like taken a shit and given direction. The doors are and apparently now like that's a thing. Like,
no.
Whatever. So I don't. I hope that they kind of keep it historically accurate, because I feel like it wouldn't be a good idea to glorify him when he did some great things.
Right.
Although the fact that he did carry out the civil rights part is something to as long as they do the good and the bad.
If they do a proper biopic, and this usually happens with a biopic, there's two versions of biopics. You either get let me back up. There's three versions of a biopic. There's the real biopic, which gives all the information. Here it is. You make your own decision on what this person was.
Yeah.
There's we only talk about the good stuff that this person does, or we only talk about the bad stuff this person does. So those are the other two versions. And so I'm really hoping they do the first one, because especially somebody like Johnson, who had such an influence of everything that happened in the United States in that time period. And show all the bad stuff too, but because
I think that there's a lot of people out there. He is the Dunkirk, right? There's a lot of people out there that kind of know that he he took the civil rights torch after Kennedy died, but they don't know a lot of the other stuff, and so I think that would be awesome to get that out there.
So the trailer looks really good, and Woody Harrelson looks awesome. I mean, he looks like LBJ, so I'm really interested in seeing that. And then the other one we watched, so if I told you, a movie written by the Coen brothers, directed by George Clooney,
yes,
starring Matt Damon,
yes,
okay, all right, there we go. It's called Suburbicon. Matt Damon plays
suburban dad, and gets mixed in with the mob in the 50s. So, like
50s or 60s,
20 seconds into this movie, I'm like, oh, this is Coen Brothers. It has to be Coen Brothers.
Yeah, just the feel and kind of, and we really like the Coen Brothers.
Yeah. That's our sense of humor. We totally get it. We're the only ones in the movie theaters laughing at all the jokes.
I loved Hail Caesar. I got exactly what they're doing. And
Burn Before Reading, Burn After Reading
is that kind of what did we learn about this
here?
I have no idea. But so that kind of sense of humor is right in our kind of our wheelhouse, and so I'm really ready for that one. LBJ looks interesting. We will go see Suburbicon in the theaters.
Yes, yeah, and probably buy it because we own
a lot of the Coen Brothers stuff.
They did Oh Brother Where Art Thou too, right? Yeah.
So those two, after the big rush of all the superhero stuff that came out of Comic-Con, the week after we start getting kind of these, October, November movies, not the big stuff that we're getting over the holidays, but that dead period, mid-September to 1st of November kind of movies. And
I don't really consider it a dead period. I just consider you can take a breath. You can go watch a movie that's not superheroes, explosions in your face, whatever.
Right.
Just some good, hopefully, movies.
Good hopefully movies. It's a great way to put it. So what do you guys think? Like I said, a lot of movie stuff this week. Have you seen Dunkirk? Go see Dunkirk. See it in IMAX. Are you excited about Wonder Woman or a new Bond movie? And please go follow the Schmoedown. I secretly wishing someday that we get a call from Burbank and go down there and at least watch it in person. I could dream. Okay?
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. So please let us know what you think about all the news that we brought up this week. Please like this video and leave us a comment and tell us what your feeling is on all of this stuff. And if we miss a TV thing, tell us, or a video game thing. There's nothing out right now. So, You can also get a hold of us on Facebook at the Pop Culture Cult or PopCultureCult1 on Instagram. And we're at Pop_Cult1 on Twitter. Also, please go download the app at Stardust. It's completely free. Follow us first. We're at the Pop Culture Cult. Just put in Pop Culture Cult. If you
all squished together, I think.
I think the last time I was told, we were the first suggestion on the top of the page. If we're not the first one, we're like 3 down. So give us a follow first, and then go follow all your friends and start reacting to all the things that you're watching.
Tell everyone.
And please share with your friends all the information that we have going out there, and subscribe to all of our channels, especially the YouTube channel. We're so close to 100.
We're almost there.
And until next time, good night now.